There is so much Tomb Raider content coming out recently that I just can't update constantly with these videos. But today we're going to be checking out the Tomb Raider animated series on Netflix, as well as a new classic Tomb Raider remasters 4 through 6 coming later next year. We're going to check out both of those. But first, we're going to check out how is this animated series actually doing with a lot of reviews and what people think and all that. Let's check out that because I have a suspicion how it's doing.
Stop it. Get some help.
Huh?
Alrighty then.
Oh, no. No.
What's up, everyone? Peti Kish Hun here, coming with you with another video, guys. What a surprise, right? About Tomb Raider, the animated series on Netflix. I wasn't shocked at all, but we're going to get into that with a bunch of other stories, as well as these remasters. We're going to check that too. So there's going to be some negativity, but we're also going to have some positivity with Tomb Raider right now, with this franchise. But before we get into all these stories, I love it if you're new to this channel to like, share, sub, follow if you could on this channel. I really appreciate if you can do that. Let's push that algorithm moving forward so we can have more videos like this for the future. When this show was coming out, a lot of points were said that this is made for the modern audience. You know, this is for the new Tomb Raider fans coming in. It's not really for the classics. It's more female orientated, not really for male demographic, which, if you know the classic Tomb Raider, it was mostly male demographic. There were females, of course. Females did love Lara Croft as a character growing up, and males loved her for other reasons, let's just say. But we did love Lara Croft. She was a badass character. She was very cool. So we got this article here by The Guardian. We're not going to read the whole thing because it's stupid, but it says, "Goodbye, cartoon breasts. Hello, sweat stains. The feminist reinvention of Tomb Raider." The feminists rose up, and now they're owning the chuds. We did it. We finally got no breasts. We got sweat stains. Here we go. Muscular Lara Croft, jacked, ready to go. Let's go.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Why did they do this? This is not Lara Croft at all. It doesn't even feel like the modern Lara Croft either. Like the new one, even that one was decent enough. She still had a style that was actually fine. Like, it wasn't as bad. Okay, it wasn't like as good as the original Lara Croft, to me personally, and a lot of others agree as well. It was still enough where she felt like still a bit feminine, but this one is full on, I'm just swole and I'm ready to rock and roll. And it says also, finally Lara Croft no longer looks like a strong wind would knock her over. Netflix new animated series boldly reimagines the adventure with no thought to the male gaze.
Just a sick world we're living in. Sick people.
Oh yeah, let's own those chuds out there. Yeah, this is not for you no more. Like my other videos, if you did see them, I talked about that. They're gonna make her more androgynous. They're gonna make it really gay. That this was supposed to move the story forward for, you know, the modern Tomb Raider, the reboot series after Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It was supposed to move that story arc forward, but it felt like they went back to the first one. It definitely pissed off the classic Tomb Raider fans, but it also pissed off the new Tomb Raider fans. So this overall pissed off everyone in general, and it wasn't good. Here you go. IGN gave it a 5. They were all shilling so hard for this show, like how amazing, how cool, how look at these exclusive clips and everyone. And it got ratioed hard. Everyone said it looked like Larry Croft. Not Lara Croft, Larry Croft. It's a meme now. She's now not a Tomb Raider, per se. She's not raiding tombs no more, which is in the name itself. She's actually more of a truth seeker. So she gets artifacts and brings it back to the proper owners of that culture. Which, why is Tomb Raider in the name itself? Doesn't make no sense. She's not a Tomb Raider no more. She was never really good or bad. She was like in between, I would say, in the original. She did everything for sport. She did everything for herself. That's what Lara Croft was. And that was fine. She was badass. That was fine. She was that kind of character. But over the years, they made her more of a heroine, more of a hero character. Which, why? I don't understand. I think it was fine. Her story was fine, like what she was doing in the classics. But they changed her story over the years. So it became just confusing, and the story is all over the place now. Thanks to Crystal Dynamics, obviously. They messed up the story. Even IGN had to say, well, this is not good. Let's see Metacritic. Look at Metacritic. 3.1 users. Generally unfavorable. 3.1. And there you go. Some other people here. 7 critics reviewed. 65, which isn't good really that much either, to be honest. So, yeah, this show is a complete disaster. It bombed hard. I hope they don't get a second season at all. So, here's another one, guys. So, Netflix, Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft makes changes to franchise. Mainstay Zip depicts him as stereotypically a gay man. He's a full-blown gay dude now. And he's also a man of color. Don't forget that. A man of color, too. So, he checks off all the boxes. Man of color, and he's gay. Perfect, right?
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Yep, there he is, dancing with another dude. There's the modern audience. There it is. I don't even tend to watch this show because I feel like I would cringe so hard. And I really don't want to go through this right now. I'd rather watch The Penguin right now, to be honest. I'm going to probably watch The Penguin because I hear good things about The Penguin. I'd rather watch season 1, 2 of Castlevania again than this. Why would I torment myself watch this for maybe content, but at the same time, I just don't want to. I don't want to make myself miserable right now as is, you know? I really don't. Here's another one someone posted. Looks like Netflix Tomb Raider hit all the worst tropes of animation bingo. Bad creatives, meh animation, retconning characters, way too much crying, boring, tries to fix the characters and past. It's so bad, even IGN can't give it a good review. With modern audience, Lara. They can't even do that because it's so bad. Here's another one. Male gaze. Lesbian gaze. Look at the classic. Look at the modern one. See the classic one's on the left. The modern one is on the right, the show one. Double standards here, you know? You can't do this, but you can't do that. Like, what is going on? The fans of this franchise have been shunned completely. They're trying to get this make-believe modern audience that does not exist. Even if it's the modern audience, it's so small. It's like 2% of everyone that wants the classic Lara and then this new one. It's so small that it's not even worth promoting that. I remember this game ad back in the day. The ad sold itself, lol. Really did. Tomb Raider 3 in 1998. Look at this. This is great. It's hilarious. It's awesome. We need this back, this vibe back. I swear, like, this is awesome. Look at this. It's hilarious. Are you sure you want me to wear this? Question mark. And it's the guy in the mirror. He's getting ready. It's so good, guys. I love it. We need this back again. This vibe. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But you know what? They can't do this because they have no humor, first of all. And second of all, this is inappropriate. You can't do this. But, dude, it's a joke. It's funny. And they know their audience. Like, back then, companies actually understand their audience. And this was an audience. It was for the male crowd. But now they can't do that. We saw that with the Capcom voting poll they had recently where they asked a bunch of questions, and the majority of people that voted were all males, and there was a small amount of females on there. I'm not saying all, but most gamers are male. This is hilarious. Why would you be bothered by this? I don't understand. What a shit show. I knew it from the start. Netflix would do this, couldn't help themselves. Thank goodness that the Tomb Raider remasters exist, because this is not Tomb Raider, but just bad fanfic. I don't think it's just bad fanfic. I think it's activist fic. Let's just say that. They put their own activism into this IP. They make it with their story. Slap on the name Tomb Raider. There you go. There's another one. They showed a clip and everyone roasted it, how bad it was. Netflix showed it. And I said, this looks so bad. Not just Lara, but the cartoon style. Why she look like Korra from Legend of Korra mixed with Abby from The Last of Us? She should look like more like Revi from Black Lagoon. That has the style and edge of Lara Croft. This is fully made for the modern audience. Look at Revi. Her character is really inspired by Tomb Raider. I couldn't ask more. With the two dual pistols, and just her whole style feels like old school Lara Croft. She should have been like this character. I don't want to show too much, but here we go. But that Netflix Tomb Raider anime is cringe. This is gonna go up. Lara is now lesbian. Why? Because Netflix were treated to a dual storyline alluding to her ex-girlfriend and their breakup beef. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is real. For no reason. So yeah, she's a lesbian. In my last video, I was right. I don't wanna get copyright or anything. I'm just clicking and going as I go, you know, stopping and doing it because I don't want Netflix to flag the video or anything, you know. But not only Lara isn't safe from being retconning as gay for Netflix, there's more character. A character named Zip, introduced back in the year 2000, is back. Except now he's gay. Why? Because Netflix. Typical gay stereotype. Oh my god, this is going so fast. Let's add blue nail polish, but can we make him gayer? In case anyone forgot, he's now gay. We'll show him checking out the cock of a random statue. I hope you took him out to dinner first. Get it? Because he's gay.
So long, gay boys.
And let's have the black character make a dig at white people. Because Netflix. Lara is constantly crying throughout the show. Boo-hoo. Constantly crying, crying, crying. I can't believe this. It's endless. They must think crying equals profound writing or something. Cry, cry, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Instead of the iconic stoke badass Lara, we get an emotional wrench.
Emotional damage!
The show is overly sentimental. Feels like Lara needs a hug after every moment. Since when she's a big softie. Group hug time, guys. Oh my god. Awkwardly long hug alert. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't watch this. This is horrible, guys. Yeah, you get the point, guys. You get the point, right? She's not Lara Croft. She's like someone else completely. This is not the same character. And it doesn't even continue the story, really. It's like 2 steps back, too, from the modern Tomb Raider, the reboot series. It doesn't feel like that character that ended in Shadows. It's like something else completely. She didn't evolve. She actually de-evolved. She got buff for some reason. I don't know what the heck happened there. So yeah, really disappointing. And I really wanted actually a good animated Tomb Raider, show. And I thought it would be actually pretty decent if they actually did it right. It would have been awesome. Very, very disappointing. And a lot of people are also not liking it. There are probably some people that like it, but it's very few out of the many, I would say. So it was created and written by The Witcher Blood Origin, which was absolute trash and horrible. Staff writer Tasha Hu. Sorry about that. I might butcher that. The Crystal Dynamics probably helped a bit with this, as well as she did this. And I think she's a queer activist or something. That's what you got, Tomb Raider. I'm sorry, but this is it. Enough of the negativity. Let's move on to the positive stuff. The return of Tomb Raider. They're doing a remaster, so here we go. Lara Croft's biggest disappointment gets a second life with Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remasters. And if you played the other older remasters, I highly recommend picking them up. They're on sale right now, and they're fantastic. They're so true to the fans. It's a fan game. Actually, pretty decent budget game, remastered, upgraded, and it's so true to the original that it's like the best remaster I've ever played. It's so good. Besides remakes, like I love Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I thought it was really good. That one, and Spyro the Dragon, those are really well done. But for a remaster, this is how remasters should be going forward. I love it so much. And I think this one is also going to hit out of the park because it's made by true fans and they understand the source material of Tomb Raider. I highly recommend getting 1 through 3 remasters. Those are really good. One of the best games I played this year. No lie. One of the best games for sure. Right now it's just showing you how it is, you know, how it's supposed to be. The old, and then they showed the new when they remaster it. And this is the remaster now. Look how good it looks. Continue the venture. It's so... Look how good that looks, dude. Oh my god, they did... This is what I wanted Resident Evil 1 through 3 to look like. The old PS1 graphics. They upscale it to these like Tomb Raider is. I would buy that day one, no questions asked. If Resident Evil, a fan base, do it like this, Capcom gives it to fans and make it into this, I would buy it. Hands down. I think a lot of people would buy it, to be honest. It would sell a pretty decent amount. Especially, it would please all the classic fans of Resident Evil easily. But unfortunately, Capcom doesn't listen to its fans. Barely, I would say. Barely. There's a lot of questions are being asked about this game. That is it made by Crystal Dynamics, like the other one was, because it had the disclaimer, and they censored it, but then they censored it, but then they changed it because of the backlash of the fans. So is it gonna have the same problems as last time? I don't think so, because Crystal Dynamics have been getting L's recently, and this is not made by Crystal Dynamics. They said they don't approve of this game. They don't like these games. And they want to make their own Tomb Raider style. Their own, you know, continuing their own stories. Who is this and what's going on? And why you should probably buy these if you're a fan of Tomb Raider. Pretty much everyone knows Melanie Mac. She's a huge Tomb Raider fan. And she's been all very vocal about the Tomb Raiders and where it has been going recently. Well, she found out, and this is actually true, she said this too a while ago, the other remasters, that it's not by Crystal Dynamics. We're all being lied to about the real developers of Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver remasters. Yes, the Soul Reaver remasters are also these same people we're going to be reading about. It's Saber Interactive, not Crystal Dynamics. But for some reason, they don't want you to know this. And no credit is to the actual developers. Saber are to be found except in the end credits. There we go. Aspyr. Aspyr bought the Tomb Raider franchise and Crystal Dynamics. See, it has Crystal Dynamics, but there's no Saber Interactive on there. Same with the Soul Reaver. Saber, Crystal Dynamics. When Crystal Dynamics have nothing to do with this. So these are made by fans, and it's a small group of people, and they sell more than what Tomb Raider has ever sold in a while. The remasters were so good that they're making more. It was like a given. If it's selling so well, then make more of them, right? There you go. She even posted this. Funny how Tomb Raider was failing to bring profits with big compensations and massive 100 million plus budgets. But then they hired a tiny team of super fans with a small budget and dream, and they made it happen with huge success. That's what's going on. There's actually money in this, and there's actually a backing of fans and people that just want the old Tomb Raider back again. it really needs to come back, and I really want it to come back in some sort of way, in a positive way. So yes, there were some negatives in today's video, and there are some positives out of this whole thing. So what do you guys think about the whole thing with Tomb Raider, with the Netflix series, and then the remasters? Are you guys gonna watch it, or are you gonna pick up this game when it comes out? One of those. Let me know in the comments below, guys. I thank you so much for watching this long. And if you didn't like this video, I still thank you so much for watching this long. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one all. See ya.